have dinner with me tonight?
Last night, me and my daughter watched the movie Misery. It's a 90s movie, if you guys don't know. She makes a meatloaf, and that movie inspired me to make her meatloaf with her secret ingredient, Spam and fresh tomatoes, and that's what I'm gonna do today. But first, I'm gonna make Spam and eggs, and I'm gonna do a little twist on it. I'm gonna make little piggies out of them. What a perfect occasion to wear my piggy slippers. So you're gonna need nari, and today I'm gonna use Spam hickory smoke. And I'm gonna see if this will work. I'm gonna try to hole punch this to make little eyeballs. Here's one eyeball. Next, you're gonna want to get a straight edge. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's straight. And you want to make. We're gonna make like a little belt. I'm gonna have to hold this a little bit. It smells like sushi already. Okay, there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and open it up, the Spam. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it to the side and do long cuts. I don't think I want to do too thick because it might be a little salty. And then you're gonna want to do one more. We're gonna make the feet and the hands out of this. I'm gonna go ahead and use that as my outline for the hands and the little feet. Alright. You're gonna need 6 for just for one slice. So you've got the ears. I'm gonna try to cut it a little shorter. So we have the ears. You could try to get as perfect circle as you can. Our little belt comes. We're gonna put it right about there. So I'm gonna just cut it from right here. Measure it. I'm gonna slice it. Okay, so you want to get your pan and put about a tablespoon of vegetable oil or any oil you have on hand. When you hear that sizzle, oh yeah. So we're going to cook this for 2 minutes on that side. It's been about 2 minutes, and we're going to go ahead and flip. Oh, look at that. Nice color. Be careful, it will pop. Isn't that cute? I'm going to put that on a bed of eggs. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the nari and put some water behind it. For the nose, I kind of did like an oval shape for it and then a little bit bigger. So I'm going to go ahead and grab like an extra slice of Spam, and I'm going to go ahead and make little nostrils. I have to cut them pretty thin. That's a little nose right there. So we're going to go ahead and put our little eyeballs on. I'm going to put it close to his little nose. He's coming out cute. We'll put him right here. Okay. His little ears. And then we're going to make his feet and his little hands. And what you want to do is get a round one, and you want to cut a little triangle. And that could be his hand. See? Like facing a little down. And like this one. Oh, I think I smashed that one with my finger. Put him right here. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, and then we'll get his little feet going on. Put him right there. So this is how they came out. Aren't they so cute? I just, you know, fried up an egg and put it behind there. I don't like how my egg came out, but I have done better in the past, I promise. But I just did this for now. I'm just gonna go ahead and eat my breakfast.
I've never had meatloaf this good. What do you do to it?
My secret is I only use fresh tomatoes, never canned. And to give it that little extra zip, I mix in some Spam with the ground beef.
Ah.
These are all the ingredients you're going to need for the meatloaf, and for the glaze, these are all the ingredients. She says she uses fresh tomatoes, which we are, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to boil it to soften it a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off the top so we could peel off the skin. See, got my little paring knife, and I went head, and then I'm gonna do little X's in the back, so it could be easy to peel. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop that in there. Okay, and you just wanna do a couple of dashes of salt. Okay, it's been boiling for 4 minutes, and you see how it expands, so that's gonna be easy to take off the skin. Peel it back. I'm gonna need a tablespoon of olive oil. What we want is to sweat the onion and the garlic. You're gonna use 1 onion and 3 cloves of garlic, which I use 3 tablespoons of already chopped garlic. Add a couple of dashes of salt. It's been about 3 minutes, and I'm gonna go ahead and add in the fresh tomatoes. I have it on low medium heat. Chopped up cubed bread, 4 slices. And then you wanna get your milk, a half a cup. And you want that to soak together. On the Spam, you're gonna have little lines. You're gonna have this is the corner, and you're gonna have the middle, and it's gonna have 3 lines. And what I did is I cut it on the first middle at the end, and that's what I'm only using for this recipe. You can either do it in cubes, you know, cut it in cubes, because when this cooks, this is gonna turn red, and the meat's gonna be brown. But I'm gonna mash it up. Add your 2 eggs. You're gonna add 1/4 cup of parsley. I'm using a half a cup of grated Parmesan cheese and a half a cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna go ahead and put in some pepper, and there's some salt. That's how it looks. Mix it all up as much as I can. Now we wanna go ahead and add in our Spam. Now you could use different types of Spam. It doesn't have to be this one. You could use bacon flavored Spam. That would probably taste delicious in a meatloaf, but I didn't buy that. I didn't put the meat in. Now you could do this with a fork, or with your hands. Combine it. I don't really want to over mix it, so we're just gonna go like that. So next I'm gonna use this type of pan. Now you can use any type of pan you have on hand. I just like this one, this oven pan, because you know the fat drips on the bottom, and I put tin foil because when it dries up and it cooks, oh man, you have to scrub. And I don't know about you, but I don't like scrubbing dishes that much, only if it comes off easily. I didn't have paprika, so I ended up using cayenne pepper, and I used 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1 teaspoon of granulated garlic, 1 teaspoon of garlic salt, 1 teaspoon of dry mustard, 1/4 teaspoon of the Tony seasoning, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. If you don't have tomato paste, you don't need it. You can skip it. It still tastes okay. 3/4 of a cup of ketchup, 1/2 of cup of brown sugar, and I'm gonna go ahead and pack that in. I'm gonna go ahead and give that a stir. You want to preheat your oven for 350 and cook it for 50 minutes with half of the sauce on top. And then after the 50 minutes, we're going to add the rest of our sauce on for another 15 to 20 minutes. So you want the meatloaf pretty covered all around, all the corners and edges. Okay, so we're ready to put this in the oven. Okay, so it's been 50 minutes, and we're gonna go ahead and add on the second part of our glaze, our sauce. You wanna make sure all of the sauce is around the whole meatloaf, and then we wanna put it back in for 15-20 minutes. I think I'm gonna put it in for another, I would say 20 minutes. This is how the meatloaf came out, and I also made some mashed potatoes with it. Isaac didn't like it, Sean didn't like it, but me and Savannah, we enjoyed it.
Can't get this in a restaurant in New York.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Bye!